Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics, with me, Get Daved. Let's check out what happened while we were gone. Off rescuing the Marquis. Because last time we rescued the Marquis of Limberry. Yeah. That was very kind and selfless of Delita there. You're being pretty hard on me. Meet Prince Larg. Interesting. Now, it's obvious there's some sort of scheme going on, but it's a little tough to know exactly what it is when you don't have any context. The king is dying, and his son is 2 or 3 years old at this point, which creates a problem. Do you go to the queen, or do you go to the son? And from that, Prince Larg and Prince Galtana, Galtana's the other guy, Nanten Knights and all that, you'll recall, they have their own plans as well, because boy, wouldn't it be great to be in charge of representing a 3-year-old. Alright. Bowguns are weaker, but they do only use one hand, so archers can wield a shield. However, bowguns can also only shoot in straight lines, whereas longbows you can lob your arrow over obstacles and stuff, so we're going to go with that. So we can finally... that's a pretty minor increase. I'm not going to spend the money on that. Ooh. I will get this stuff, though. Also, small mantles. They're very, very cheap. A lot of the capes are quite cheap, and 10% physical evade, that's a meaningful boost. So I'm actually going to pick up a couple of those. And by a couple, I mean 3 for some reason. Also, off-screen, I did buy some new equipment that was for sale in Dorter, I believe. So, let's find Snap here. Comes to my attention that before I kept mentioning I wanted to make Snap an archer because ultimately I wanted him to be a thief. To clarify, a level 2 or 3 archer is prerequisite to having a thief. So... that's why, I just realized that wouldn't have made that much sense if I didn't explain that one led to the other. So he's already got the best equipment on. Get David's a tank, everybody! Small mantles for all. And Agnes, you too. Even though she hasn't seen a lot of action. Alright, hopefully we don't get into a random encounter. I'm actually going to off-screen this just on the off chance that I do, because you've seen enough of that. And I didn't get in a random encounter! It was an exercise in futility. Let's go, everyone. Now, this point in the game is when it starts being pretty convenient to have a thief with you, but again, we'll worry about that more some other time. Malcolm keeps getting better, and things have worked out pretty well so far, so I'm going to stick it out with him, especially because this fight is a decent one to have Protect in. I know I frequently say that, you know, this fight's really hard, but honestly, the earlier ones, they all have such a wonderful, finely tuned challenge level. I really do enjoy them all quite a bit. Oh, we're never apologizing. Her brother is Y-Graph. I actually really like Miluda a lot. So it appears it's a 6-on-6 fight. However, you know, we've got two guests with us, so you can't give them full points. Pretty good opening move from Delita, though. Alright, now here's where things get interesting. Sometimes these priests will have black magic as a side skill, like that one obviously has right now. So Delita's gonna get torched. Hopefully it's not lightning. Otherwise he might be in quite a bit of trouble. Hello, Bean. It would have been nice if that knocked Delita back a square, because then he would have been pushed outside the area of effect of that incoming spell. Alright. An obvious choice presents itself, so I'm going to take it. Also, I'm going to just take 1 minute to check out the unit list, because I believe Miluda has some pretty good equipment. Chainmail, that's not bad. Bronze shield's pretty good. Actually, power wrist raises your strength by 1, too. Yes, she's got some pretty good stuff. I would love to steal it all. That priest also has a silk robe. I wouldn't mind stealing that. So, if we're really, really lucky, like sort of 1 in 10 odds lucky, one of them will drop such a piece of equipment. Otherwise, we just are going to miss out. Oop. 18 is a meaningful amount of damage, because it could push this priest into the one-hit kill category. No. I only did 9. Never mind what I was going to say after that. It's obviously not going to happen. If we were really worried... Ah, jeez. Delita could get fried quite badly here. If we were really worried about him, I could cast Cure on him indirectly, but instead... I'm gonna put Protect on, get daved. This is kind of dangerous for Snap, but... Alright, here comes everybody. Yep. Oh snap, you and your lack of faith. Say goodbye to Delita, everybody. The good news is his body won't decay. Oh wow. What a bad choice on her part. So he is using the Mage Masher. So we'll just have to make sure to keep an eye on that. If he were to hit my priest, that would be fairly bad news. You run. You run too, Algus. You're useless. Oh my. A hero's death, everybody. I'm pretty concerned about the damage that mage can do. Nice knowing you, Delita. And we absolutely have to do this, or else my priest is gonna get, well, boned, for lack of a better term. We don't have any obvious targets at this point. They're all equally damaged. You may have noticed that that thief had the catch ability. That's actually... that could be construed as one of the most important in the entire game. Yeah, we'll put Protect on Ramza here. The reason catch could be considered super important is, if an item is thrown at you, you can catch it. That's the only thing it's good for. Now, this matters because in a bonus dungeon in the game, some stages have ninjas, and ninjas will throw extremely valuable equipment, like equipment you can normally only get one of in the entire game. Like a Chaos Blade. They will throw that at you, and you can catch it, and then you can have as many as you want. All you have to do is survive. Now, here's the big question. Can we hit the mage from here? Yes! I'm telling you people, lobbing attacks. It's where it's at. It's a height difference of 3. That's what that 6.5 H means. I guess I have never really explained that. What that means is 3 is a very special number because the highest you can attack in one direction, or the highest you can attack up, is 2.5, but the farthest you can attack down is 3. So that thief won't actually be able to hit Ramza back with his weapon. He's gonna get healed fairly shortly, but not much we can do about that. Maybe we can just put Malcolm in ridiculous danger. For nothing. Wow, that was a strong spell. Thankfully, Miluda's still going for Algus. That totally works for me. If our roles were reversed, I would have destroyed that priest. Also, he's at risk for getting silence applied to him, which is something I was supposed to not let happen. Remember earlier on I was going to be all cautious about stuff like that? Oh, where did we go wrong? I don't have any very great attack percentages here, so I guess we just pick one and try. Or you could pick that one, Algus. The sooner he's dead, the better. There's been a lot of critical hits. Normally you don't see him that often at all. Okay, so we got a couple opportunities here. Mow down that thief, but more importantly, the white mage has been exposed. So we kill that when we've got the chance. Of course, now Rams is standing in the way. Alright, 10 damage, that's all I need from you, Malcolm. Like a boss. Yeah, we could all see that one coming. So this has been a good match for throw stone, letting people down, and I am totally okay with that. That seemed excessively brutal to me, walking up to close range and then shooting someone in the chest while they're trying to heal themselves. Not that I'm not okay with it. Oh, and this is something I'd been meaning to mention. I just beat the game Radiant Historia for DS. If you have any love for like Chrono Trigger or any game like that, you should play it. You should buy it and you should play it. Because Radiant Historia is amazing. So is Final Fantasy Tactics, though. So is beating people in the water. Alright, this duel with Miluda was inevitable, so let's get it started. Actually, let's go survey our advantages real quick. Move of 4, I think I got her beat there. Move of 5. And since I used Accumulate, slightly more physical strength. Pretty even match, though. So she can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here I am safe from her. Just have to make sure, yeah, that spell gets off before she has a chance to get it cast on her as well. Also, I should have double-checked that it was actually going to hit its target. Oh, goodness. Okay. That's how you want to play it, hey? Well, that did a lot of indirect damage then. That helmet cost me 1,000 gil. Not cool, Miluda. Not cool. Algus, that potion cost me 50 gil. Now I'm out 100 because of you. But you hang back there. You're contributing from there. Alright, with Ramza here, this Thief is also completely trapped back here. So one more turn and he'll be toast by Ramza's efforts alone. Weapon Guard is an interesting ability. I guess there. What it does is, every weapon has a certain evade percentage associated with it. You don't get the benefit of that unless you have Weapon Guard set as your reaction ability. Oh goodness. Miluda, I think you and Algus have different gods. Oh goodness. I think you have different gods. Tackle her back, okay or not? I'm content just to get the treasure chest. If we're super lucky, oh, what a treat. You can get away with all sorts of trickery like that with an archer, which is part of why I like them. I don't recommend having them for too much of the game. They really just can't compete with other units later on, but early on they're wonderful. Yeah, we'll block it here. I think if I put her to critical status, the fight ends anyway, but we'll see. Apparently not. I'm gonna do something a little obscure. I'm just gonna waste a couple of turns so that we can get a chance to loot those bodies. Because I was really interested in some of the equipment. I guess mainly Miluda's. I should just take her out. Ooh, steal experience. Yes, thieves can steal other people's experience points or their money. Both are pretty useful. Deal taking is a nice high accuracy move you can do. And let's just cut to the chase. Okay, there was Weapon Guard for you, everyone. Grudging respect, Algus. Grudging respect. Iron sword and a bronze shield? That's not bad loot. Oh goodness, he's so crazy. So much hate going around. Yeah, things just got awkward between those three. And I think that's it for the video. Oh! Boy, this one's going pretty long. I hope you're all enjoying it. Zalbag's pretty badass. But unfortunately Tata was captured, which is going to be one of the major developments in the storyline. He's gonna be alright. Don't you worry, everybody. Alright, and on that note, I think the video is over. I'm at 26 minutes. Holy cow, everybody. I will see you all in the next video.